Hey everyone, Matt here from Native Instruments, and today we're going to check out the sampler battery and the effects plugin RAUM. Battery Now combines a curated library with a radically intuitive workflow that keeps the focus on creativity. With a clear, compelling interface, Battery launches drum sampling into the future. The Complete Now battery library includes 50 kits of loops and one-shots. Let's check out a few previews. Okay, I already have some melodies created in Ableton. Let's layer in some drums from Battery, then we'll check out RAUM and see how we can customize our sound. With an instance of Battery open, on the left-hand side you can select different kits, samples, and loops. I found a kit called Blue Kit, which I really like, that has cool drum samples and melodies. Let's record a drum groove. Okay, we got that in there. I'm just going to quickly quantize everything, set all the velocities to 127, and now let's tweak this kit a bit. The main page of Battery gives you all the adjustments you need, from tuning, volume and envelope controls, to 7 different sampler modes, a filter, compressor, and send options. First thing I want to do is layer these two kicks together. You can do this by simply changing the key range of the sample to the MIDI note that's already playing. For this one, we'll change it to C1. Let's see how that sounds. Now, I want to send my hi-hats to the master delay so they play eighth notes. If you click the hi-hat slot, you can then turn up the delay send on the main page. If we go over to the master tab at the bottom, we can make adjustments to the overall delay from this page. Let's play this back and see how it sounds. Sounds good. Let's also layer in a melody from this kit. My song is in B flat minor, so I'm going to transpose this melody loop up 5 semitones. You'll notice how it speeds up the loop. I'm going to change the sample algorithm to stretch and the mode to pro. Now I can independently control the speed. I'm going to manually draw in the MIDI notes, then let's turn up the send on the reverb and filter it down a bit. We got the drums and the melody sounding good, now let's layer in some bass. With another instance of Battery, I'm going to click on the Samples tab and find a sample. This one's cool, but the sample is playing C. I'm going to drag it over to the B flat slot, and then I'm going to head down to the Tuning tab and lower it 2 semitones. In the Editor tab, you can manipulate individual sample start and end points, cut them up, normalize, add fades, and more. I'm going to add a fade to the end of this one shot and normalize it so it's a bit louder. Now that the sample sounds good, I'm going to copy this cell over to G flat and E flat. While I'm in there, I'm going to change the semitone so it plays the right note. Let's check out the Effects tab. Battery delivers powerful onboard effects such as dynamic compressors and EQs, a transient master, tape saturation, and more. You can apply them to cells, groups of cells, or to the master outs. While holding Command on a Mac or Control on a Windows, I'm going to select these 3 cells, add saturation, turn up the gain, and give them some distortion. The cool thing is it's going to do it to all three at the same time. Right now, the notes are playing on top of each other when I trigger the samples. If we click on the Setup tab, under Voices, we can change this to 1. This way, each note will stop as soon as I hit the next key. Let's record the bass. This track's really starting to come together. Now, let's check out RAUM. RAUM can do everything from abstract echoes to space-time bending ambience in one swift move. With 3 different modes, it's your space laboratory, your mix fixer, and your utility tool. Here's what my guitar loop sounds like dry. I already have RAUM loaded on the loop. Let's flip through a few presets. In the preset browser, I'm going to go down to Echoes and select another preset. These are cool because you get a delay and a reverb in one. With some simple adjustments such as turning up the mix, pulling down the low cut to let more lows in, and turning up the reverb, you can really customize your sound. Last thing I want to do is put some reverb on my snare. I've gone ahead and added RAUM to my reverb send in Ableton. Let's make some adjustments so it has a long tail when the snare hits. I'm going to set the mix to 100% and the decay to about 5 seconds. Now, I'm going to automate the volume of the send. That's Battery and RAUM. Check them out today at nativeinstruments.com or get them as part of the Complete Now bundle. Be sure to check out the rest of the plugin walkthrough videos to see what comes with Complete Now and how you can make most of all the included sounds.